Hey guys, I have a question for you. Are you thinking about doing hair from home, but don't know what is needed to run that successfully? Well, today I'm going to be discussing how you can do hair from home in a professional manner, along with the equipment and supplies you need to become a beautician from home. I don't like to say stylist because stylists, I'm gonna just leave that there. But I'm gonna say a beautician from home. Uh, okay, so let's just jump right on into this, okay? So the first thing you will want to do is build your business portfolio if you haven't done so already, okay? Um, the portfolio will consist of photos of hair that you have already done with styles. You don't want the same style over and over. You want different styles um, that you have done, okay? And the best way to do this is if you are someone that does hair very well, but you don't know how to actually start this business or whatever, or get more clients because all you have are people that's coming up to you asking you to do their hair for free. Use them as your client, as your models, okay? Um, and with using them as the models, you're able to take pictures. You are able to, if you're wanting to record the whole beginning to the end of that process for that service, you can do that too. But the portfolio with just taking the still photos of the before and after of the styles with your models, you can post those on your, which I'm going to get to next, is the booking site, right? Um, on Now on that booking site, it will allow you to post the services that you are providing, and it will also allow you to provide to post, excuse me, uh, photos of your work, pretty much, right? It'll also provide you with the option of providing your clients with the prices of the services. That way, which I'm also going to touch bases on a little bit deeper. Um, is that way you don't have to tell your client to a potential client to inbox you for prices. To me, I personally feel like that's something that can be shady, side-eyed and all of that good stuff. So the booking site will keep you clear from things like that and people not wanting to book with you because you're doing that. So yeah, you want to have the booking site, and you want to make sure that your models before and after photos are also posted on that booking site website, um, and social media, if that's what you're choosing to go with. Okay. Now with social media, um, again, I'm going to refer back to the asking your potential client to inbox you for uh what is that, for prices and services and all that good stuff. Um, you can also use social media to post your pictures, your now if you're using Facebook, and you have a business page, you're able to put your product and all of that stuff, and your services, all of that stuff on your Facebook page and your Facebook business page. And with that, you also have the option of, like, how you can chat with, or send like a message to chat with a business person or whatever to get certain information. You can pre-fill those questions with how much are you charging for this, how much are you charging for that, so that there's an automatic answer to that potential client. That way, um, you don't necessarily have to say inbox me, right, or DM me, or whatever the case may be for that. Or once they ask how much is this and this and this, you can refer them either to the booking site, or you can actually have the amount automatically appear. That will be an automated response to your client from there. I will personally just put the booking site link in the answer, the response, That way they can go directly to there, they can see the photos, they can see the prices, they can see if there's a deposit, they can see what the cancellation fee is. They will also um, be able to, when they are booking with you, they are able also to do that consultation thing where you can ask them certain questions, so that certain questions regarding, what their scalp, if they're allergic to anything, if they have hair colors, if they prefer, what type of products they prefer on their head. All of that you can put in these sites so that you can get a better understanding of what you're going to be working with once your client shows up to your home. Okay. So that booking site can do a whole lot, whichever one you choose. What I will do is uh, post a few of them in the description so that you guys can see that. And then you pick whichever one to your liking. Okay. Now, this next step is going to be uh, also attached to your models, right? Now, this is going to be a job for your models. Again, your models are going to help you with getting your still photos, your videos, and all of that good stuff. But also, let's just say that your your model is out and you've done their hair, and someone walks up to them and they ask, "Oh, who did your hair? How much did you charge? Did they charge?" And this, then, and the third, blah blah blah. um you can have these business cards and allow your models, or get your models to hand out those business cards when they are asked with those questions. So then you'll have your booking site, your social media site, however you want to interact with your clients. You will have that on your cards, and they are able to just go in and see all of these questions without having to stop and just question your model. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's work smarter, not harder, because we don't know what these models might be saying. Here's the card. And that all the questions that they may have is either on that card or on your booking site. Okay. So those are 4 ways that you can promote and start to obtain new clients for your home. Okay. Now, also, I know you wonder, okay, I'm getting the clients. I know how to, I got that. What do I need in order to make sure that my clients are comfortable? Now, this is what I'm going to say first. Okay. You have to remember that your clients are coming for a service, and getting your hair done or getting your hair cut or whatever the case may be, that is a form of relaxation for some. That is that's just how some people like to unwind. So you want to make sure that this is a comfortable setting for your client. Okay. You have to also realize that you are working for the client, not the other way around. So you want to take out the attitude, um, and all of that good stuff. You want to make sure that this is a uh, just a relaxing time for your client. Okay. Now, with the supplies and the tools that you would need, just starting off, I'm going to go through those, and then from what I go through, whatever you need, take it from the list. Okay. So what you're going to need, the very first thing that you are going to need, I'm going, I'm stressing this because you want to make sure that things are clean. You want to make sure that your tools are clean, and those things. So the first thing on my list is barbicide, right? Barbicide is the most commonly used beauty salon disinfectant that kills germs and fungi. Okay. You want that. It's a blue solution that you can purchase at your local beauty supply store. And they also have the jars that you can pour the solution in. Now, what goes into that jar are like combs and brushes, those type of things to make sure that you're disinfecting those tools and that you're not applying something that may have been contaminated by someone else's scalp. You don't want to transfer that to your next client. Okay, like we want to make the money, we want the clients, but we also want to make sure that our clients are protected. Okay. Second thing that you would need are hair combs and brushes of variety sizes and all of that. Okay. Because you have combs for detangling, you have combs for parting, you have combs just for just making sure that you're combing it out once you've detangled it. You have brushes doing the same exact thing other than parting. So you want to make sure that you have a variety of combs and brushes that will be able to do the job that you're needing done for your client at the time. Okay. Also, you're wanting to make sure that you have pomades, gels, edge controls, hair oils, mousses, all of those things for styling, right? Now, with these things, you want to, this is what that consultation form is for, because you're going to be adding product to your client's scalp. So you want to make sure that you have certain things that will go with each particular client. Okay. You have clients that may be allergic to nuts and certain things. So you want to make sure that you're not using certain product on a client that has allergies or whatever. Also, you want to be careful because I know that there are also, if you like using, this is going back to the combs and brushes. If you like using the rat tail combs with the metal tip, you want to make sure that you also get some plastic ones because you do have clients that are sensitive to that metal and that can irritate their skin as well. So again, this is what that um, consultation form is for, so that you're making sure that you're protecting your client at all times. Okay. Now, also, you may want to get some hair ties, clips, pins, hair nets, all of that good stuff, depending on what type of hairstyles you're going to be doing for your client. So you want to make sure you have those readily accessible. You're going to need a handheld dryer and a sit under dryer. The handheld is pretty much if you're wanting to blow out someone's hair, and the sit under dryer is if you're doing something where you need to mold and dry that hair. Okay. Next, you're going to want to have a variety of shampoos and conditioners, again, for the same reasons of, um, as I mentioned before, with allergic reactions and those type of things. But you also want to make sure that if a person has color in their hair, you want to make sure that you're not stripping that color when you are washing and conditioning their hair. You want to also, for your clients who may have gray hair, to get that yellowish color out, you want to make sure you have the correct shampoos and conditioners for that as well. So just make sure you know just make sure that you have the a variety of different types of shampoos and conditioners for the type of texture and stuff like that of your client's hair. Excuse me. You also want to make sure that you have mirrors for your clients to be able to see the finished work that you've done on them. Um, and you also, since I mentioned shampoos and conditioners, you want to make sure that you're not washing your client's hair in the sink or in the tub. Again, this is supposed to be a relaxing time for them. So you want to have them sit correctly, not only for them, but for you. You don't want to throw your back out at the same time. Okay. Uh, and so you want them to have a shampoo bowl. You can pick up one of these shampoo bowls from Amazon that's of your liking. They have different types, so pick out which one you think will best fit your clients in that sense of the matter. And you want to also try to find a chair that your clients will be able to sit in comfortably if they're going to be sitting there for hours, like if you're doing hair braiding or you're doing locks, things of that nature where they're sitting there for hours. You want to make sure that they are very comfortable, and you want to make sure that you have something where you're not standing directly on the concrete, or you have a chair that you're able to sit in um, that um, to keep you from messing up your back and all of that stuff as well. Also, if you are a barber, or you're a stylist that does cuttings in order to style, that type of thing, you are going to need some clippers and shears. Okay. So these are the things that I could think of off the top of my head. I may have missed some things. I do apologize. But for me, this is what I would start with if I'm going to be in my home doing hair. Okay. You want to just make it as comfortable and as much as a salon setting as possible. Okay. Now, I do want to touch bases on this when it comes to your booking site and the policies and the deposits and all of that good stuff. Make sure that it's reasonable. These things are reasonable. Again, I'm not sure how much I can stress this, but remember that you're working for the client, not the other way around. Okay. They can go someplace else. They can always go someplace else. So make things reasonable. If you wouldn't do it, if you feel like this is too much, I wouldn't do nothing like that, then don't try to get your clients to do something that you wouldn't do. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Also, you have to have great customer service. Okay. And I say this because that is going to help refer you to other people. Your clients will refer you to other people when you're showing that you care. Okay. If you have an attitude and you feeling like, oh, you coming to me and this and this, and you have this nasty attitude, nobody's gonna refer you. Okay. I don't give a damn how good you are with doing hair. If anyone is in my head and they have an attitude, they're on their phone, they're always checking their phone every 2 seconds, and they like, and you can feel the, and like, no, make sure you have great customer service. Please, please, please. It will be rewarding to you in the long run. Okay. Um, what else? Let's see here. I want to make sure that I'm touching bases on everything that so that you know what you're needing in order to get this at home salon up and running with clients that's going to continue to return back to you. Okay. The whole objective is to make sure that you have recurring clients so that you can continue your money flow, so that you can continue to do the things that you want to do and reach the goals that you want to reach, right? So, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing these things. You want to also make sure that you are patient with yourself and your clients, okay? Especially with yourself, because if you are someone that doesn't have clients at this moment and you're thinking about starting this from home first, right? You want to have patience with yourself, because the moment you put your page up or whatever, you may not get a slew of people that want to book with you, right? So just give yourself patience, give yourself grace, okay? And also, when you do get clients and you're able to provide that service and they are paying you, make sure you celebrate that at some point, okay? Don't don't be like, oh, I just got the client or whatever. Celebrate that, okay? Um, so yeah, I just need you guys to make sure that you are being patient with yourself and your clients. Okay. So I hope that all of this information was able to help someone along the way. And if you have any other questions, feel free to comment in the comment box and I'll be sure to answer you. Also, I do business consultations. So if you're wanting a one on one consultation with me, I am going to be putting up my link as well for the one on one consultations to help build your business. And I'll be able to provide you with whatever questions you have regarding your business, whether it's to start it, to uh, elevated, whatever. If you have any issues, you're at a standstill and you're not sure what you should do next, I'll be able to provide you with that information to move you to the next level of your business. Okay. So again, I hope this helped someone. And until next time, peace.